Speaking of Arlo's alter ego, Mr. Nintendeen, would you step into the ring? Hey, I haven't forgotten about you, Mr. Dean. Mr. Dean, oh, the cause. Ah, Nintendeen, huh? Now, normally, I stray far away from Nintendeen because he's fucking boring, and I advise you guys to do the same thing too. But if there's one silver bullet that I think Nintendeen is insane for, and I think every single time he does this, you should laugh at him, is when he plays the whole, I'm just a little scrimbly. I'm doing this for the cause. I'm doing this for the cause, guys.
That consumers should be having, even if I was wrong about my sales predictions. Because the cause was right. I think there are a lot of people here that were motivated by the cause, and if I'm...
Guys, I'm trying to get Nintendo for the cause. I think it's genuinely one of the most cringe things on planet Earth. Just admit it's a grift, all right? Just admit it's a grift. Fratanga just admits it's a grift, basically. And I'm like, he's all the better for it. Don't pretend you're doing it anything more than your wallet. Because with views like this, brother, you're making that cash-ola. All you need to do is just admit it. You don't need to make as many videos as you do. The reason you make them is because it's easy to put your kid to bed and then you yap into a microphone for 20 minutes, put some looping gameplay over it. Cha-ching, cha-ching, baby. Cha-ching, cha-ching. All right, let's not pretend. But one type of video I do find interesting when he does make is when he makes videos like this. The anti-YouTube content is kind of pointless. Now, when he says anti-YouTube, I'm sure you know what I mean by that, but just to clarify, he means content talking about people like him and his ilk, right? And I'm just like, what makes you think it's pointless? Is it by any chance, Nintendeen, are you like scared of me? Are you scared of people like me making videos about you, Nintendeen? Now, granted, because Nintendeen is fucking boring, so I literally watched this in the background until we got to the part where he actually talks about the title. And yes, gamers, that is not a joke. We are literally skipping to the 10-minute mark because he talks about nothing interesting for the first 10 minutes, okay? That's not a joke. I'm not exaggerating. So we're going to continue from the part where he actually talks about the video at hand. So let's play it from this point onwards and see how much cope he's got. Hey, I haven't pre-watched this, by the way, so we're watching this for the first time together. So let's go ahead.
Content is just not quite paying the bills anymore. So in the past couple of months, maybe 2.5 months, these influencers realize that they want to use negativity to grow because they think that negativity is their path to success.
Sorry, my bad, guys. I forgot it was a Nintendeen video. Let's go to 1.25. My bad. Sorry, Chief.
But instead of directing that negativity towards Nintendo, a massive corporation with no face that has been milking them and most of their viewers dry for the past decade, and that's why so many of their viewers are not there anymore, they instead have opted to direct that negativity towards the negativity that's against Nintendo. And the problem with this is that it's not paying off. It's just...
Why is it not paying off? I mean, if you ask me, every single time I've covered you, I've gotten to about like it's been an easy 10 bomb, brother. So if you're asking me personally, I think anti-Nintendeen content is an untapped well. That Lord knows I'm not tapping because you're fucking boring, but it is an untapped well, brother. So who's this vocal minority you're talking about? Let's find out.
Not worth it. Because ultimately, unless there's like some kind of beef that sparks up and two people are going back and forth and they're both—
Oh, he does. Oh my God, gamers. Yes, I'm glad he says this, gamers. Listen carefully. He said this before. He said this before, gamers. Listen carefully.
Unless there's like some kind of beef that sparks up and two people are going back and forth and they're both massive names in the community, which doesn't really exist in the Nintendo circles, most people don't really care for that type of content.
Why would you want to put people off making content about you, Nintendeen? It's very strange, isn't it? It's like, hey, unless there's two big YouTubers going like, guys, there's no point making anti-Nintendo content, right? What are you so scared about? Because if you ask me, at no point in my YouTube career have I ever said, guys, there's no point making anti-Sir Musty content. Make whatever content you want. Why are you so scared of people making content about you and your ilk? Is it because, Nintendeen, you care secretly a lot what people say about you? Is that really the same? That's my game theory. He's either beginning to get scared or he is scared. That's my theory. Because I wouldn't. You'd never catch me saying this. Not now. Not before. Not ever. Look through for every video of mine. You're never gonna catch me putting people off making videos about me. If people want to make videos about me, they can make videos about me or my ilk. Should I say? What is with this guy, huh?
Especially Nintendo fans. Because you gotta imagine, gaming is a niche. And a niche of that niche is
again, he's trying, I'm guessing he's going to try and logic his way out of it. Like, it's a niche within a niche, guys. Don't talk about me. I'm a niche within a niche within a niche within a niche within a niche. And yet you say this, Nintendeen. You say this with all your chest. and yet I've got 379 people watching this live. Interesting, Dean. Interesting.
A niche of Nintendo content is daily Nintendo news. And a niche of Nintendo news is negativity against the company. So if you're making negativity about those that are being negative against Nintendo, there is such a small audience of people that are actually interested in hearing you talk about an influencer that it's almost a guarantee that your channel will not take
He's a small YouTuber, Mr. Izzy now. He's bigger than me, that's for damn sure.
in the way that you expect it to at that point. Because the reality is whichever YouTuber that's negative that you decide to go after is not big enough to get you the view count and the clicks that you were getting.
Really, Dean? Hang on, he's saying that you were getting before, right?
Back prior to the launch of the Switch 2 where you were lying about direct rumors. The audience...
So it's all about the views. It's all about the money, money, money. So it's about a numbers game. I thought it was about the cause, Nintendeen. Hang on, hold everything again. Stop the train again. We're putting the Dexter music back on. I thought it was about the cause. Now it's about the money? It's about the cause when it benefits you, but it's about the numbers when it doesn't. What if someone like me is just doing it for the love of the game, huh? I don't care if I don't get another single super chat the rest of this stream. I'm gonna cover you, Dean. Because you're an untapped well full of potential, Nintendeen, okay? Like I said, Lord knows I can't stomach how boring you are, though.
Audience is just...
And in fact, gamers, don't take it from me, gamers. Now, you've probably think, Musty, like, I know I hate Nintendeen, but why do you always keep calling him boring? Why do you always keep calling him boring, Musty? Don't take it from me, chat.
What's up,
Take it from him himself.
everybody? So...
Now, bearing in mind, I've just clicked on a random video. Let's see if he does it. Let's see if he does it, gamers.
if you happen to be a Nintendo fan...
Okay, he doesn't do it in this video. Watch. He started doing a certain thing in some of his videos. I want to see if I can find one where he does this. Did he do it on this one? Let's have it to the beginning.
Hey, as per usual in some of my videos, this is a disclaimer that the B-roll footage is not going to be relevant to what I'm talking about. This is like an audio-only video, more similar to a podcast.
So you know your videos are that fucking boring that you have to preempt people and say, hey guys, just stick some headphones in. I'm fucking boring today. Interesting, Mr. D. I've never had to say that. I mean, I'm sure people do, but I've never had to say that. Interesting, Mr. Dean. Interesting. So yeah, he does this on occasion, by the way, where he just preempts it, saying, "Yeah, guys, the content's shit today. Go do something else." Okay.
Not there. Now, if you had two massive YouTubers going at it, that would be a different story. But I'm talking like if Wood from Beat 'em Ups.
Why is that a disclaimer? Because he knows he's boring. That's why. That's why it's a disclaimer.
Arlo decided to go back and forth. And honestly, Arlo might not even be big enough here. It might have to be like Wood versus Scott the Woz.
Arlo. Hang on. Gamers, can we get a quick, so even Arlo isn't big enough to cause enough drama to like get people talking. If I'm not mistaken, Arlo's like closer to 1 million than he is 500k, right? Yes, comfortably. This is one of the biggest content creators in this space. If he started some drama, everyone would fucking know about it. All right, at least in this space anyway. So that's crazy, isn't it? So you're not worth going after because your score's squiggly, squiggly, mimbly, mimbly. But if Arlo does, he's still not big enough. Again, it's almost as if, gamers, he's scared. He's scared, gamers. He's scared of all the Redditors coming after him. You are banned off r/fuck Nintendo. That's how boring you are, Dean. That's how boring you are.
Right, like if you get to that level of fame where those two guys on a random video where they're not even thinking about what they're saying are getting 300,000 plus views, then sure, the drama can stir something up and they can enjoy it. But going after an influencer that is either critical against Nintendo, or there's somebody that uses AI thumbnails of Mario crying, or they just enjoy laughing at Nintendo fans, or they just hate every single Nintendo game that they've played in the past 3 years, going after those people is just very uninteresting to the masses.
Really? I'm just saying, like, this is just... I literally have live evidence. I'm at 400, bro. I have never had a viewer count this high. And it's all because I'm covering you, Dean. All right? This is my peak viewership. Hello. Oh, shit, it's me. Hello. What the hell? Oh, shit, I do look good. Fucking hell. Yeah, you know what, guys? Compliment me more. I look kind of sturdy in this. I'm not going to be honest. Jesus. I don't look in the mirror enough.
Taking them down does nothing because they are not big enough to make an effect on the industry in general. Right? Like imagine.
Oh, so you're not big enough to make an effect on the industry. So then why do you call it a cause then? And this is not me making it up, gamers. He calls this, like, when he does this, he calls this a cause. I'm doing this for the cause. So he fancies himself a freedom fighter. It's all just, the language changes whenever he fancies it. Again, I don't have an example on hand, but I'm sure I'll find one some other time. But he refers to this as like a cause. I'm doing this for the cause, right? But then now it's just, I guess it just doesn't matter, guys. I guess it just doesn't matter, right? And I'm just like, which is it? Are you just doing it to cash in a check? Or are you doing it because you're a freedom fighter? Which, bearing in mind, I'm fine with either. Just tell me which team you're on. You can't try and flip it. You can't change shirts whenever. Do you know what I mean? Do you support Man City one week and then Man United the other, yeah? That's not how it works. Just because they're both in Manchester, that's not how it works. Right? I know you Yankoids find it hard to understand the complexities of football, which is the real football, by the way, not hand egg. But that's how it works, okay? You can't just change shirts like that.
Imagine you're making a video where you're criticizing the president of the USA. That's huge. In this case, the USA is Nintendo. There's basically nothing bigger you can criticize in that circle. So it gets clicks, it gets interests, etc. And then in response to that, somebody that's not really that relevant in general makes a video about that person who's criticizing the president of the US. Unless that person is like Stephen Colbert, the reality is nobody is going to care. It's just a random dude.
Hey, old man, don't make me tap the sign, old man. Don't make me tap the sign, old man. Yeah?
Complaining about a greater power that none of us have any control over, like Nintendo. And to be clear, I'm making this video not because I want to go after these Nintendo influencers.
Okay, why are you making it? Because this video should, honestly, just stick to sales. Whenever you talk about, like, the space, that's the kind of thing I find interesting, Dean. So for your sake, don't talk about this sort of thing again, because that's when you get me on your case. Just stick to sales. Because every time I watch a sales videos, I fall asleep. I'm just giving you advice, okay?
Because I received a lot of very good advice from YouTubers over the past few years.
Including the piece of advice I just gave you.
And I'm thinking it might be worth passing some of that forward onto them, because I know a lot of them watch my content. The first and most important thing is that you need to make content that you actually enjoy. If you're not doing that and you're getting desperate and trying to find ways to make content that would garner clicks, that vibrates to your listeners. They feel it. They can hear it in
Can they? Is this another Nintendeen criticized Nintendeen moment? Because it's almost as if you hate this content so much, you had to move your good stuff to another channel, eh, Dean? Why would you move it if you... Can we just...
your ways to make content that would garner clicks, that vibrates to your listeners. They feel it. They can hear it in your voice. And it's just not very interesting to them because it feels fake. It feels like you're trying to feed them something that they want to eat, rather than something that you wanted to cook.
I'm noticing.
And that would give you some form of success, but if your love is not in the recipe, it ain't gonna taste that good. The other bit of advice that I can provide for them is to try and...
It's interesting. I'm spotting someone right now that fits that exact bill. This isn't the first time he's gone projecting as well. Like, he did it when we covered him last time? He did the exact same thing. I think he's just like a big projector, isn't he? He's an overhead, isn't he? Like, I remember when I was in primary school, they used to, like, wheel in the overhead projector because I was relatively new tech at the time. That's him. You get Nintendeen to wheel in the school for you.
In the first place. So in their case, they were making Nintendo news for Nintendo fans. And right now, obviously, there are very few Nintendo fans available. But if they genuinely believe that the Switch 2 is going to come back and it's going to rise up and everybody's going to turn the tides and we're all just going to wither away eventually and people are... We're going to go back to how they were during the Switch generation.
No, literally, as soon as 3D Mario comes out, the light of Mario is going to shine and Nintendo's going to be like, hiss! I'm melting! I'm melting! I can't, no! I'm melting! Help me! That's going to be it.
This shouldn't compromise what made them big in the first place. Keep doing the content that you were doing, and your audience will remain there and continue to watch. You'll have some ups and you'll have some downs, and if you're in the right and it's successful and you genuinely believe in the content that you're bringing out, eventually that success is guaranteed to follow. Wasting your time making content about a fairly small YouTuber in hopes that she'll go viral because you're attacking them should be, in theory, beneath you.
Okay, but like, why do you have to go viral? Like, if somebody made a video critique, like, let's say someone made a video earnestly critiquing my work, in the end of the day, I'm kind of like a small fry, like, relatively speaking. So it's probably not going to hit gangbusters. But what if they just wanted to make the video to, like, so that I'd see it, and then, like, I'd ideally take whatever they say on board, you know? Like, again, he's just putting off any idea of anyone making a video. Not everyone's trying to make a viral video. When I upload a video, I'm not trying to make a viral video. I didn't, like, stream with Nathaniel Bandy because it'd be a viral stream. I just thought, shit, do you want to play video games? And he was like, yeah, I'm down. I'm like, sweet. And that was it. I just want to make fun stuff, bro. I'm doing this for the love of the game. I know I'm making a decent chunk of money from it now, but like I love this shit with all my heart, man. And Lord knows I love covering you, Nintendeen, okay? You sure you still want to play Crossworlds again? Or has that game fallen off? I mean, Sega said it didn't hit the sales targets. You want to talk about that at all? Or nah? Convenient. Hey, Nintendeen, convenient.
At least I would assume it would be beneath them. But even if it's not beneath you, the numbers don't really lie. Nobody really cares about anti-Nintendo content. People are upset because the Nintendo space online discourse sucks. And they bought a Switch 2 and they want to be happy about Nintendo. So you need to make that content for those people. Because otherwise, what's going to happen is either somebody completely new is going to come in and take over that space while you're too busy looking over your shoulder at the negativity dudes, or if Nintendo was to eventually falter and actually have to drop the price, and suddenly those negative guys end up buying into Nintendo and start making the content themselves, that audience is going to go to them. And that's probably the last thing that you would want.
If someone's audience is that fickle, I don't even know why you'd... What would be even the point of making anything, if I'm being honest? Jesus Christ. Like, what do you think? Do you really think an audience is that easily swayed? Like, all of them? Really? That's a bit crazy, Dean. I don't know, man. I don't think you can sway audiences that easily, or maybe you can. I don't know. Maybe in your bizarro universe you can. Maybe speaking Griftonese. I don't know about that, bro. I was curious. I don't know.
To succeed on YouTube, whether it's a Nintendo influencer or anybody in general, is to enjoy the content you make. If you are too hyper-focused on the view counts, you won't succeed. And I think that's true in every subject, in every topic.
Is that the reason why you moved your old retrospectives to another channel? You're literally projecting harder. You're projecting onto the moon right now, Dean. Because you used to make content on your main channel that you love. And then you got successful making this, so you just started making daily, like, Doom a Slop. That's what you did. Which, hey, just to clarify, nothing wrong with that. But why do you keep projecting onto the moon and making it our problem and pretending you're better than us? Whoa! Why do you keep doing this, Dean? You're just like one of us, Dean. That's what you are. You're a tiny little Wario-sized freedom fighter trying to punch up against Nintendo, but don't punch me! Don't punch me! I bruise easy. I bruise easy.
Along the entirety of the YouTube space. I've obviously intentionally left this video as vague as possible, just because because
I don't want to spread harassment, despite the fact that I'm a small little bean. Oh, I can't. If you're a small little bean, you can't spread harassment anyway. Why does it matter, 18? Why does it matter? You're a small fry anyway. You ain't shaping hearts and minds. You ain't moving mountains. Why don't you name drop some names, huh? Why don't you name drop some names? I'll name drop some names for you. I do it all the time. Because I'm not a coward. I'm not a coward, Mr. Dean.
Really interested in attacking anybody?
No. Oh, hang on. Actually, new game theory gamers. The reason he doesn't name names is because he genuinely is. Oh my gamers. Okay, I said it as like mostly a meme, but partially true. I've now shifted to mostly true, partially meme. Why do you think that? Because he knows he's a small fry, right? He knows. So why doesn't he talk about names? It's because he actually is afraid of big YouTubers talking about him. He actually is afraid. Oh, we've put it together, gamers. We've actually put it together. He actually is. I was saying it mostly as a joke, but now it's mostly true. Because if you are a small fry and you don't, man, people shouldn't make videos about you. Why wouldn't you say names? If you want the space to get better, if you want to be the freedom fighter you want, you name names. That's the policy I have, right, chat? If I believe that someone needs to be named in order to make things better, I'll name and shame. I won't hide behind. Who are you sparing the names for? For the sake of yourself? Because you're not sparing it for the audience. Surely you want the audience to know so they're more cognizant of the kind of person you're talking about. Like when I talk about Nintendo Land, for example, I'm pointing to you the woes of being a mindless drone of a fanboy. Like, I'll name him because he's an excellent example of the kind of Nintendo fan that you should laugh at. I have no qualms naming his shit because it's true. If he stopped doing that, then I'd be like, hey, good luck on you, Landon. Good shit. Hey, continue. I have no issues. Why would I not name? Of course I'm going to name. Because I want things to change. I want Nintendo Land to change for the better. I want him to be the gamer he says he is, but he really isn't. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, crazy. He actually is scared, gamers. Again, I was saying it as a joke before. But like now I'm saying it mostly as a fact. He actually is scared of other people noticing him and him getting like coverage by other people and him getting squashed like the bug he is.
But I hope it's able to help some of these anti-Nintendo YouTubers that ultimately feel like success on this platform is becoming hopeless for them. If there's one thing that I've learned from my past...
Do you want me to point on... Hang on, let me point on the sign one last time. What's the sign looking like now? We're at 476. The sign is looking very nice.
4 or 5 years on YouTube is that there's always an audience for content creators that are actually passionate about what they do. And maybe when you started off, you had that passion. For your sake, find it again and build off of that.
Again, it's projection.
2.5 months.
There's more projection. He's projecting onto the moon once again, chat. Good Lord, what is happening in here? Oh my God. Jesus, someone stop this man's level of projecting. It's unreal.
One thing that I've learned from my
One more
past 4 or
time.
5 years on YouTube is that there's always an audience for content creators that are actually passionate about what they do.
Yeah.
And maybe when you started off, you had that passion. For your sake,
You did, Dean.
find it again.
You
and build
did.
off of that. In any case, for everybody else, thank you so much for listening, and I will catch you on
No, thank you, Nintendeen. Okay, for stepping into my wheelhouse of talking about the YouTube space as a whole, because I love talking about this stuff. I love getting into the psychology of your mind. I already do, Nintendeen. Mr. Abandon his main channel just so you could put retrospects on the other, so you could kowtow to a new audience, huh? So you could fight the cause, but you want to avoid name dropping because I'm scared. I'm a scared little bean. I think we figured him out, gamers. I think we figured him out, haven't we? What are the best Moresty streams on Internet Cards? The best Moresty streams are when I do talk radio. Okay, you gotta be a member for that. Okay, members only, which is gonna be on Saturday, by the way, if you're curious. Well, that's all I got for this. And frankly, I don't fancy reading the comments. It's just gonna be a bunch of Redditors. Hang on, it's just gonna be Reddit, isn't it? You know, let's have a look. Let's have a look at this Reddit type comment section. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the Reddit. Huh? Let's do a brief Bravo 6, shall we? Anti-disestablishmentarianism. Holy that's the Reddit I was talking about. Oh my God, this is the Reddit I was talking about, gamers. Good Lord. Just big name, big word, therefore. Yeah, send him home, lads. The vocal minority, yeah? This is the Reddit we were talking about, gamers. I can't believe this. Nintendeen saving Nintendo. Oh, it did not take us that long to find the Reddit comments, did it? Fucking hell, ref. If someone writes this in my comments, I delete it. No, that's not a joke. That's not a joke. Moresty, there's something that you do that's just unlike the others. Yeah, mate, you're getting deleted. Listen, you can glaze, it's not that hard, okay? Come the fuck on, hey, chill. Honestly, your mum does the backflips, not you, okay? Calm down, lads. Fucking hell. He's owning the chuds, isn't he? Oh, man. After Nintendo went after Yuzu and Ryu, that was my breaking point. Switch 2 just confirmed my feelings. Well, they went after Yuzu because they started monetizing their emulators. Which every like underground like ROM hacker or emulation maker in the scene knows that that's like the death knell. That's what happened to Yuzu and Citra, wasn't it? If I'm not mistaken, that's what happened. I'm 90% sure I remember that's kind of what happened, which is why Yuzu got. Yeah, but you all just kind of know you don't. As soon as Dolphin makes a Patreon, they're getting got. Everyone knows that, which is why it behooves Dolphin to. You guys made the best emulator on planet Earth. Okay, shut the fuck up. All right. I'll slip a 10 your way, okay, for server costs or whatever. As a Nintendo fan. Oh my God. Oh my. I hate these fucking Uncle Toadsworths. These Uncle Toadsworths. I do say, as a Nintendo fanboy myself, I'm glad we have honest Nintendo enthusiasts who aren't afraid to give Nintendo criticism with a Z, by the way. Nice spelling there, brother. Things won't get better unless you speak up, brother. Master Dean! I say Master Dean! You gotta speak up against the church, Nintendeen! You gotta speak up! Fucking Uncle Toadsworth. Get him. Oh, man. The Scott Stash count. What do you mean does it count? He's a Mega Shield? Oh. Scott, I didn't know you were a Mega Shield, man. Oh, my God. Man, one of your best conversation topics in recent days, Dean. Keep it up. Keep it up. Yes, listen to this guy. I'm not voting that guy. I'm not doing this guy. Keep it going. I love it when you do these. These videos are funny because we get a nice insight into your psychology, all right? I don't know why Nintendo people are so quick to dismiss Nintendo's criticism as toxic hate when there's genuinely valid things to criticize it for. Shutting down charity tournaments because they didn't get permission to use games. I'm not sure about this personally. I can't verify or deny that. Treating mods emulation like felony crimes. They are definitely weird for that. Suing companies for making games better than them by abusing patent laws. Lord knows I'm the first one in line who wants them to lose that Power Word patent. Refusing to actually improve their games because they'd rather make everything Breath of the Wild start open world garbage effort into their product. Okay, that's just projection, bro. See, I love it. That's the thing. That's the thing that happens with these people, gamers. That's the thing. They give it like I'm here with you. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm there. Yeah, sure. If they did that, fuck them. Yeah, you know what? Maybe they should be a bit more lax. Yeah, do you know what? Fuck the Power Words. And then they just throw in their nonsense, and then I'm just like, what are we doing here? Do you know what I mean? What are we doing here? Come on. You're right there. Yeah, you had an open goal, man. You had an open goal. 1.3 seconds, I'm out, literally. That's what these people, gamers, I'm telling you. These people. Yeah, you people, I'm saying you people. Hello, Dean. You'd be surprised how Temu are selling Nintendo Switch 2 and endorsed by a random small content creator in Asia. Nintendo is desperate. Are they? How Temu is selling Nintendo Switch? I have no idea what that is. But of course he's gonna hire anyway because it's for the cause. It's for the cause, right, Dean? Oh man. What else have we got? Couldn't agree more of you. When it comes to anything, the passion has to be there, especially when it comes to making videos for YouTube. Otherwise, what you're watching just seems forced or empty. There's a lot of people on this panel that can learn from that 100%. Another great video, man. Again, gamers, watch for the moon. Not only is it been pissed on, but Nintendeen is projecting on there. Fight on, gamers, fight on. Fight on, fight for the cause, brothers. Fight for the cause, gamers. What's it? Have we got others? Any other Reddit type comments? People are mentioning, listen, even the gameplay in the background is booty. Everyone keeps saying crouch jump. Come on, you gotta crouch jump, broski. You gotta crouch jump, man. You gotta do that. It's at least while doing the dishes. Yeah, you can get a lot of dishes done because Lord knows you won't be paying attention. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure, man. I'll leave it there. We'll leave it there, gamers. We'll leave it there. Good lord. Good lord, Dean. All right, listen, brother. My advice to you: keep making videos like this, okay? Because they're actually fun to watch. Because we get a nice insight into your psychology, brother. Okay? Keep doing that just for me, just for your best friend, Sir Moresty. Okay? Listen, I'm not bigger than you yet, so you don't have to be scared of me, okay? But as soon as I hit more subs than you, which is when, by the way, Dean, which is when, you better watch out. The Musquire Empire is going strong. Okay, we're going strong, gamers. And if you're here and you're not subscribed right now, what the fuck are you doing, okay? One subscription now, gamers. One subscription now. We can beat the Dean, gamers. The Dean will be destroyed. If everyone here watching subscribes today, gamers, we can beat the Dean. The Dean will be eliminated, gamers. If you all subscribe today, I want you to join the Musquire Empire, gamers. You need to join today and fight for the cause. The cause being my wallet. My wallet needs to get bigger. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Anyway, next up, gamers. Next up on the docket. We have got... get out of here, nerd. I've had enough of you, Dean.